Guess what? Can't help myself. Another drift event this weekend.
Friday, you know what that means? It's time to load up. Pull the car in the trailer, and unfortunately,
it's official. Made it to S&P Salem Motorsports Park.
process of swapping out that motor mount. Shout out to Mando. Underneath the trailer, as you can see, we got the jack with the jack stand. Friday, you know what that means? It's time to load up. Got everything over here in the flat stall, as well as behind the flat stall, so I can just pull up the truck. Unfortunately, they're installing a new hybrid battery charger system where I used to park my truck, so can't really load up on that side of the building. No worry there. I'm gonna do what I can. I gotta go get some E85 as well as fill up the truck, 93. And then once I actually have this car on the trailer, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time. I'm gonna have to take this car, trailer, whole setup to the freaking gas station, fill it up completely with E85, because unfortunately, there is no E to be found out there at the track, S&P. It's like 40 minutes maybe to find some E. All right, got the trailer connected to the truck, got it up on the ramps, getting ready to pull the car on there right now. Just looking at pull the car in the trailer, and unfortunately, you've seen this process way too many times to count, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip this, save you guys the trouble. Went ahead and brought the 240 truck and trailer over to the apartment based off of what happened last time. My tire was deflated, and I'm pretty sure someone did that to my shit, given I inflated it last week. Same 35 psi still in there.
Welcome back, ladies and motherfuckers. It is game day. Unfortunately, it is very early. We're talking 4:52 a.m. Got to be on the road in pretty much an hour. So I got to meet up with Marcus at the Love Station, truck station, about 15 minutes from the house. Not too far, not too much of a worry. But do want to go outside, warm up the truck, make sure the tires are still inflated and nothing was tampered with or anything like that. So I'm gonna go do that. Update you in a bit. Drift car, truck, and trailer all look fine. Tires are still inflated, further confirming my suspicion of someone tampering with my truck over at the dealership. Gearing up to head over to the Love Station here shortly. It's 5:10. Trying to show up around 5:30, so I just gotta leave about 10 minutes. So, yep, see you on the road. Just met up with Marcus over at the Love Station, and surprise, surprise, shambles are already underway. Unfortunately, the trailer that Marcus borrowed, the trailer bearing decided to eat itself in the first 30 minutes of this pretty much 6-hour drive. So, and there's no part stores open for at least an hour. We're gonna be at least an hour late. We're gonna have to limp this over to the closest AutoZone store that opens in about an hour, and then swap it out in the parking lot. About an hour and a half has elapsed. Just now about to get on the road. Got that wheel bearing replaced. Check the other 3, and actually the tandem bearing, the bearing in tandem was pretty fucking worn too. Got that thing repacked. Got Marcus in the lead. About to get on the highway. But again, about an hour and a half behind schedule. A little over that actually. Gotta make it down the highway.
road. Stopped for a little bit of breakfast. Why not, right? Definitely gonna get hungry sooner than later.
It's official. Made it to SMP, Salem Motorsports Park. Right here in Salem, Indiana. It's not the closest track to home, but it's definitely not the furthest. So, with that said, just got the truck on the ramps, got the trailer positioned accordingly to pull off the car. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Get cracking on that motor mount right away.
We're in the process of swapping out that motor mount. Shout out to Mando. Underneath the trailer, as you can see, we got the jack with the jack stand, as well as the parking block underneath the oil pan, lifting all that up so I get access to that motor mount. About to throw that in there right now, get that tight, pull the car off the trailer, and look everything else over. Make sure nothing is obviously loose or sketchy. So, give you an update a bit. Got the motor mount in there. Just tightening that lower nut right now. Yesterday, I did take off that heat wrap off the power steering lines. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that while I'm down here. Update clip. The boys are out there shredding, knocking out the nerves, getting a couple warm-up laps while I'm underneath the car still. Good news though, that motor mount is replaced back there, that orange thing. And then I did go ahead and replace that wrap on the power steering lines. Never mind my boot here, it's definitely roached. It's got some tape on there, it's roached too. As you can tell with that wastegate right there and how many fireballs this thing shoots. I don't want to talk about it. So. Got that motor mount swap, got everything taken care of as far as heat wrap. Did a little nut and bolt check, jostled everything in the engine bay, nothing seems to be loose or leaking. But yeah, pretty much ready to go out and shake the car down. I'm gonna make sure all the lug nuts are tight. Get to it. Shambles. Done ran into Mando. He was a little bit ahead of me. I wasn't keeping my eyes forward. He ended up going off track a little bit. And I was cooking it behind him. Ended up backing it into him a little bit. I was hammering that out. It was a little bit worse, but his car got the worst of the damage. Fucked up his door. Thankfully only the door. But look at him. He's already at it. Gonna get that fucking popped out.
This motherfucker will look 10 out of 10.
We only have probably about 2 hours of drive time left of today, so I'm probably gonna get back out there. My car seems to be all right. update clip. Went out for a few laps after running into Mando. The car's just getting a little hot and pushing a little water out of the reservoir. Yes, indeed, it is December 16th and I still have water in this engine. It's not coolant, but unfortunately the grid workers were like, oh shit, you're leaking. Go check that out. Little did I know, I had a lot more water in that reservoir than I usually run. I let about a gallon of it out, it seemed, and now I can finally see it in the little gauge there. So I believe it was just over full. Continue looking over the car. It is the off session right now. It's B class. Go back out in about 45 minutes. Let you know if I see anything else. It's official. Day is pretty much over. The last A session is coming to an end. We're all packing up. Unfortunately, my car is making some bad noises. Nothing metal on metal, but it does sound like a Subaru. Maybe like I'm missing a Hollard. I'm not sure exactly. See if we'll fire up. I'll give you a little audible. First, make sure it doesn't roll off the trailer. Do so. Maybe I finally got her too hot and she slipped the gasket, pushing some gases in there, as well as slipping a little bit of water into the cylinders. Definitely struggle in the idle. All loaded up. Get ready to roll out right now. Probably gonna pick up some dinner on the way out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna give you any more updates. Just in case I don't. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Hope you have a good one. Until next time. Finally made it home after a 3-hour drive, and unfortunately it started raining Not too heavy, but the building's locked, the dealership that is, so I couldn't pull the car in over there. Got it here at the apartment building, and I got my car cover. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing covered up, get inside, get some rest. It's not too late, but I'm exhausted. Definitely been on the road since about 4:30. All right, guys, welcome to a little behind the scenes, a little bonus clip after the last event. You guys know the engine, something pretty rough. Sounded like it had a dead cylinder. Sounded like a Subaru, like a Boxer. Shouldn't be making noises like that. Pulled the plugs out, bore scoped it. Did find a little bit of water inside one of the cylinders. Went ahead and did a compression test. Number 3 cylinder doesn't make any compression at all. Number 4, it's about 95. And the front 2 are about 60 PSI. I have no idea how the engine even runs on that. That is catastrophic. Given the low compression as well as the water in the cylinders, I do believe and I hope it's just a head gasket that slipped and not like a cracked head or anything like that. I did go ahead and drain the oil, and let me see if I can get a flashlight. But as you can see, there is water all up in that oil, and there's actually oil in the water as well. So definitely indication of gaskets slipping. So I'm gonna go ahead and find the time, pull this engine out, strip it down, find the culprit of said problems, hopefully get this squared away. I'd like to find out the problem sooner or later so I can take it to the machine shop if needed. But I'm hoping it's just a gasket off the shelf. I can slap it in there. But yep, until the next clip, appreciate you guys tuning in. Give you an update when I find out anything else. Have a good one.